Happy hump day. Who's ready for some day baseball? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into another episode for Just a Bet Outside. We got baseball bets for Wednesday, April 19th. Man, do we have some day baseball today. It starts early and it goes all freaking day. These are my favorite days to have. We had a 2-2 day yesterday. It is what it is. We've been in a slump, so you know what? I guess we'll take a break even day, but man, we should have been 3-1. We'll get into that in a second. Before we dive in, though, make sure to smash that like button. Leave a comment. Also, leave a comment. Let us know what you think of the hitter matchups, and if maybe some pitcher matchups might help you guys too. Maybe we can squeeze those in as well if you like to do pitcher K prop. So hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. This thing is growing. We really appreciate the support. And like I said, we got three best bets for you. But before we dive in, I also want to let you guys know this is the first month of the season. I've said this before. The first month is tough. We are still gathering data. There's still pitchers coming in that were maybe crappy last year that all of a sudden have new pitches and worked on their game and now they're better. We're still working on all these new teams, new faces. So just be patient. I always say, or I heard it from a handicapper before, if you know you're break even or a decently small profit at the first month and then you can take off from there, that's not bad. So everyone stay patient. It's a long season. I know it gets frustrating losing, but hopefully we got some winners for you today. We got some high totals too. You're going to see a lot of runs today, I believe, based on some good weather and good matchups. So other than that, that's all we got. Let's move to that bets recap page. All right, here we go. Over 8 Giants and Marlins. This one hurt, guys. 4-2 after 4 innings. That's right, 6 runs after 4 innings. All we were is a single away in the fifth inning to win, and then they didn't get the single and never, ever, ever, ever scored again. 6 runs in that game, unbelievable. Braves money line is minus 140, and we won that sucker easily. Thank goodness, that was a nice win for us. The Yerfie Blue Jays and Astros at minus 120. Screw the Yerfies. We're like 1-3 on those freaking things right now. All those elite hitters didn't do anything. They put the ball in play, but couldn't score. So, and then Cubs minus 1.5. Took them till the eighth inning to finally start scoring against the A's, but then they ran away with it. That was an easy win. So 2-2 day, like I said, break even. We lost a tenth of a unit. And the 44-39 on the year, up 1.73. It is time to get back into the winning ways. We got some hitter matchups, and that starts right now. All right, here we go. Let's start out with some good hitter matchups for today. First, we got Paul Goldmember Goldie Goldschmidt, 26 for 76, 4 bombs, 5 doubles versus Madison Bumgarner. But who isn't crushing Mad Bum? Number 2, Jose Abreu for the Astros, 16 for 56 and 3 bombs versus Jose Barrios. Not bad, 286 average. Number 3, Xander Bogaerts, 14 for 41, 2 bombs, 4 doubles versus Charlie Morton, hitting 342. And the fourth one, you've seen him on this list already. Jose Ramirez, 7 for 19, 3 doubles versus Spencer Turnbull, hitting 368. There's the good matchups. Now let's go to the bad matchups. All right, there they are. We got Freddie Freeman, 11 for 49 with 14 strikeouts versus Scherzer. That's not pretty, but it is Max Scherzer. Let's see. He does have 3 home runs, though, by the way, just so you know. So that's not bad. Carlos Correa making this list yet again on the bad matchup side. 4 for 24 with 11 strikeouts versus Corey Kluber. Kluber's not the same as he used to be when he was a Cy Young winner back in the day, but still, decent pitcher. And then number 3, this guy was on a list before too. Nick Castellanos. He is 3 for 23 with 8 strikeouts versus Clevenger. So those are 3 bad matchups. You're going to be hearing about a couple guys from the good matchups, and that's going to be a little later. But first, let's dive into bet number 1. All right, let's go. Game number 1. It's time for a sweep, guys. Let's do it. Texas Rangers at the Kansas City Royals. The money line is the same for both. It is a pick 'em at minus 110, over under of 9 runs. I absolutely do not understand this line. I said it yesterday on the Chicago Cubs minus 1.5, and we won. I don't understand this line. Maybe I'm a sucker. How in the world are the Rangers minus 110? They have a better pitcher, a better team. We'll get into it. Here we go. Martin Perez is on the mound, the lefty for the Rangers versus Brady Singer, the righty for the Royals. Perez, he's picking up where he left off last year. 2.87 ERA, 25% hard contact. He's given up 5 runs in 15.2 innings. He had a good game versus the Astros last time out. And then we got Brady Singer on the other side, giving up extremely hard contact. I mean, more than maybe every single pitcher in the major leagues. 50.7% hard contact given up by Brady Singer. That is a no bueno. One good and two terrible outings for Mr. Singer. He is a little better at home, but that doesn't make him any. He did just get routed by the Braves at home, so take that for what it's worth. Here we go. Matchup wise, though, Martin Perez is the better pitcher. Okay, we know that first of all. Second of all, he's a lefty. The Royals versus lefty, the second lowest batting average in the major leagues, the fifth lowest OPS in the major leagues versus lefties, and the fourth lowest WRC weighted runs created plus versus lefties. That's pretty bad if you can't tell. And Royals current hitters versus Martin Perez, they are 18 for 86, hitting 209. So this is not a good matchup for them if you can't tell. Rangers have won every single game versus the Royals this year. That's 5 games. They've beat them by 2 or more runs in every single game. They have outscored them 35-9. This Royals team freaking blows, and they're not good at home either. Um, like I said, the Royals in general have 12 losses, and 10 of those are by 2 or more runs. Should I be taking the Rangers -1.5 line? Maybe. I wouldn't mind if you guys wanted to. It's going to be good plus money, but when you're giving me just straight money line at -110, I got to take it. So, anyways, the other side, Rangers are about middle of the pack in the league on all those advanced metrics versus right-handed pitching, which is what Brady Singer is. So, they have a much better matchup than the Royals, a much better team. They've crushed them 5 times already. I know you can say that the Royals are due, but there's nothing about these stats or research that I did that says the Royals shouldn't be, or the Rangers shouldn't be like -140, -150. So I would gladly take the Rangers money line as my first best bet. And now on to game number 2. All right, game number 2, the Braves at the Padres. Braves money line -120, Padres money line +100, over under of 9 runs. The Braves are dominating the Padres so far in this series. Let's see, we got Charlie Morton on the mound for the Braves versus Nick Martinez for the Padres. Not very good pitching matchup. Charlie Morton, Uncle Charlie. Call him Uncle Charlie because he used to throw a mean curveball. He doesn't really anymore, but he is 39 years old. He has a 4.5 ERA in the last 3 starts versus the Padres. This is a weird stat. He has a 5.72 ERA. He had that in day games last year. This is another day game. Hey, just throwing it out there. ERA 3.86 this year with an expected ERA of 5.5. That's just saying he's getting a little lucky right now. His Ks are way down. He has a K rate right now of 15.2%, down from 28% the last 2 years. So he's obviously 39 years old. He's not in his prime at all. And he's older than me, by the way. I just want to point that out. But he did give up 3 runs already in 5 innings to the Padres. Just I think last start, maybe 2 starts ago, but it was just this season. And then we got Nick Martinez on the other side. He's given up 3+ runs in every single start. He has an ERA of 5.6 with an expected ERA of 7.84. That's right. He has a 5.6 ERA, and he's still getting lucky right now. That's crazy. And he also has a low K percentage at 14%. So these guys are not going to miss a lot of bats. And my best bet for this game, it's going to be the over 4.5 runs in the first 5 innings. So it's the total amount of runs in the first 5, over 4.5, first 5 at -120. Like I said, these are 2 starting pitchers who have given up 3+ runs in every single outing. If they just do that again, just 3+ runs each, that's 6. I'll take it. Even if one wants to give up 2, we still get it at 5. So I love the matchup. These are obviously 2 good offenses. San Diego's been struggling a little bit because Juan Soto is absolutely overrated, and nobody wants to say it for some reason. But Padres are getting Fernando Tatis back very, very soon. Thank goodness, because he is on my bench on my fantasy team, and I'm ready for it. But Braves, we know they can rake as good as anybody else in the league. Both these teams are in the top half of the league in batting average, OPS, and WRC plus versus right-handed pitching. So these are 2 of the better lineups versus right-handers. You got 2 weak right-handed pitchers on the mound. 63 degrees in San Diego. Wind blowing out to right center at 8 to 10 miles an hour. Man, is that some research for you or what? That's right. All leads to an over 4.5 in the first 5 innings is my second best bet. Now let's move on to the third bet. All right, let's go to the final bet of the day. I know the screen looks a little different. We are doing a hitter parlay. That's right. It's going to be in the D-backs Cardinals game and the Braves Padres game. I'm going to use my own advice, and we're going to go Goldschmidt and Xander Bogarts at 1+ hit each at -119. If you did use the hitter matchup last time, I think we had some good results. Jose Ramirez got a hit, and I know a few other people did. So that was good to see. So, anyways, let's go back to this bet. Goldschmidt and Bogarts 1+ hit each. First, Goldie. I already mentioned it at the beginning of this video. 26 for 76 against this pitcher, Mad Bum. He's hitting 322 this season. He's in good form. And oh, by the way, he's hit 329 versus lefties in his career. He is a lefty killer. So that's one. I like Goldie to get one hit. I also looked at over 1.5 bases if you want that. I did see one book had like plus 105, another one minus 125. I don't like to do minus 125 for any sort of over 1.5 bases bets. But anyway, second part of this Xander Bogarts, one plus hit. I already told you at the beginning of this video also 14 for 41 against Uncle Charlie Morton. He is hitting 362 on the season with 4 bombs. He is in great form right now. He's seeing the ball well. And he has one hit in every single game this year except two. And one of those was last game out. So I don't see him going hitless again 2 games in a row. He's been on fire this year. I love this hitter prop parlay. Honestly, it might be my favorite because these two guys should easily get a hit. Hopefully, they can get it in their first at bat, and we can just go cash this ticket and move on to the next game. So that's my third and final bet. Goldie, Bogarts, one plus hit each, minus 119. Let's go to the bets recap page. All right, there it is. Rangers money line minus 110 over the crappy Royals. And then over 4.5 runs in the first 5 innings between the Braves and the Padres at minus 120. And then Goldie and Bogarts, one plus hit each at minus 119. I know it's only 3 bets right now. We got some new pitchers coming up and it's kind of some weird matchups, but I think I got another bet or two in me for tomorrow. So if I do put those or add those, make sure to check the pinned comments or in Discord. I'll make sure to post those. So hopefully we get another one. But let's get a sweep. Let's have a winning night. We are freaking due. It went 1-1 in the NBA today, 2-2 in baseball. That's just blah to me. It's time to win. So thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. Again, leave a comment. Let us know if you guys maybe want some pitcher matchups or anything else. We'll take suggestions. We only have so much time doing these late at night, but we want to help you guys out as much as possible. So thanks again, and we'll talk to you guys later.